Hey ladies, I jumped on here live for today is our Tuesday training tip. I just wanted to jump on here live. I hope you guys can hear me and see me for training tip Tuesday. So I had some great questions asked about how to use the winch in our ladyjeepers.com group. If you're not a part of the group, you can click the group tab on here and get into the group. But we had some great questions asked about how to use your winch, which we have all of the training videos are still editing. I am editing away to get those out there for you guys, have those up and ready. But so I wanted to jump on here live instead of just doing a picture and a post and just talk for a minute. I'm going to spend a couple days in a row. I'm going to jump on here live and we're going to go through how to use the winch and some training with the winch, just so you can get comfortable. So for today, for our training tip Tuesday, this is going to be about using our winch. We're going to follow up the rest of the week. I want to start with just a little bit of safety and understanding. So I'm a little new to Facebook Live. Sorry, ladies. I'm going to see if I can flip it. Yes. Okay. So first of all, we're going to talk about a little bit of safety before we get into actually how you're going to use your winch. So I have a Warren winch, but what I want you to start to think about is the safety aspect and really getting comfortable with your winch before you're in a situation where you're going to have to pull cable, use your recovery kit, and be comfortable with that. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is you need to look and see if you have the synthetic cable. So this is the synthetic cable on this winch. You know, they used to come, the older winches, they have a cable on there, which was of course a little bit higher accident rate, because if that cable broke, it was live and it would slice and cut anything in its path when it broke. So this is the new safety equipment that has come out, and the synthetic rope. So first thing that I want you to do as we talk about getting comfortable with your winch is I want you to look and see if you have the cable or if you have the synthetic. And if you have an older winch that has the cable on it, we just replaced our cable on our older winch on my YJ with this synthetic rope. So you can replace them. Now, our older winch that we have on our CJ, we have not replaced. So just take a look and look at your winch and make sure you have this new synthetic winch cable. And if you don't, you can get online, you can order it. It really is not that difficult to re-spool. That is one of the videos I'm going to share with you ladies this week, is going to be re-spooling when we had to pull all of the cable off, re-spool with this new synthetic cable. And I actually had to use the new synthetic cable, the new winch, over the weekend on my YJ, and it worked great, and it was so nice knowing I didn't have to worry about putting the towel or a cloth or something to deaden the cable like you had to do on those cable winches, because of the danger if they broke or snapped. So these are the new safety kind of things that have come out for us recently. So first thing, check your winch, make sure you have this synthetic winch cable. If you don't, you need to go ahead and purchase that. That is the very first thing we're going to talk about. Then the next thing is what type of hook that you have. So, you know, the winches, and I think there's a diagram here, most of them come with, there we go, just a hook. You have the strap, a hook attached to it, so you can pull it out, use it when you feed it back in. But the hook used to be the go-to on all of the winches. And again, new safety equipment has come out. So I'm going to recommend, if you don't have the factory 55 hook, that's what this is, I suggest you need to go ahead and order that. And that needs to be your next safety upgrade that you're going to get for your winch. So as we're going to continue this week talking about winching, how to use your winch, how to use your recovery gear, we're going to jump on live. So it's not going to be the actual great professional training videos that I'm going to have for you ladies, but it'll be live. You can see what we're going to do. So I want you to make sure you have, again, the right synthetic rope, and I also want you to make sure that you have a safe hook. And again, most of these winches, this is a Warren, this is a new one, it came with the just regular hook on it. And for safety, especially as we're going to be using our winch, you know, these are not cheap. They're expensive for a hook, but I have to say safety needs to be our #1 priority when we are talking about anything that has to do with jeeping. So I suggest if you don't have the factory 55 hook, you need to go ahead and order that as well and get that on your winch. We want to be safe. Also, this is going to make us feel better and more comfortable because we're going to know we have the right equipment on there and that we're going to be safer. So then the next thing I want to talk about, this is the wireless. This is one of the newer Warren winches, and it's wireless. So you have a wireless winch. You have the wireless controller. So another thing that I want you to think about doing today as well is make sure this is charged. Mine is not. I went to use it the other day and it is not charged, which means I have to use the cord hooked to it, which then has to be plugged into my vehicle so it has power. So it really takes away from being able to be wireless. So make sure, take the time, take a look at your winch. If you have the wireless, take your time and go ahead and plug it in. Make sure it's charged. So as we continue this week, we're gonna go over using the winch. So for today, those are the first 3 pieces, and it's about safety. I wanna go over with you. So make sure you have the synthetic rope, order the factory 55 hook for safety, and if you have the wireless, make sure your remote is charged. So those are our Training Tip Tuesday with the beginning of using your winch. So I hope to see you guys. Let me try and figure out how to put this back. Sorry, I'm being, there we go, learning Facebook Live. This is all new to me. I'm not a good tech person, well, technology person. But so I'm going to jump on here live every day this week, and we're going to go over using our winch, safety. So if you are watching, make sure you get out there, get the cable, get the hook, and if you have the wireless, go ahead and charge so that you know that your remote is ready to use. And we're going to go to the next step tomorrow. So I will see you ladies tomorrow. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.